So the Tower 2K is sponsored to you by Let's Talk. Now, if Miss Nelda would please unblock my friend. Hey, we can go there and let her do her job. Please follow my friend. Let's talk, guys.
The following content discusses social media drama commentary and online reporting. All opinions are based on public availability information and is alleged. This is for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay, what's up, y'all, and welcome back to Let's Talk Blog 2. And today we are breaking down the latest drama surrounding Reuben Mitchell talks with 2K and Kia. And trust me, this story has layers. So grab your popcorn because it started with a dating show and ended up with an unsolved murder territory. Let's get into it. So boom, it all began with Diamond Lowe's dating show featuring her brother, the winner, a young lady, Jolie, who just so happened to be the victim we're talking about now. But here's the kicker. Just 17 days after Jolie won the dating show, Diamond brother ended up incarcerated, and that's where it all started to unravel.
Hey.
Hey, y'all.
All right. Hey, Jolene.
Yeah.
I got my own money, so we ain't gonna play like that.
How you doing?
Hi, Larry.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm making it by the grace of God, baby.
That's what's up. So, what? Oh my God! Look, don't make me nervous. I'm nervous now. Oh my God.
Don't be nervous. Just be yourself.
No, I'm scared. I'm like nervous now.
Yeah. Look at you. Little pretty self.
That's a good 3 questions she got.
Okay, your 3 questions are?
I have no questions because I know you're the answer.
Okay. That's cool.
I just wanted to see you, and I love Dime, and I'm the biggest love bug ever, and that's it. So, a lot of folks in these comments like to call me unseasoned, that I'm and all this stuff.
We ain't shit my ass, Jolene, because look, those messy people, they will be put out. And that's on everything. They'll be put out. And you already know from watching me how they is on my page. You know what I'm saying? So we not worried about
They be calling me unseasoned, all this stuff, but Larry, I want you to know que soy Latina.
Okay,
Y te quiero, papi. Vamos.
Do you have any kids?
I have 2 kids. I have an 11 and a 12-year-old, and I have my own house. I have my own car. I have everything. So I want to be number 1 in line for you because Dime is my cousin, and I love her, even though people say that I can't love her because of who I am or how I look. I love her.
Okay, we love you too.
Yes, thank you guys. I'm like, put me in the. I'm like, remember me.
And you make sure you inbox me, Jolene, okay? So I can let y'all talk later.
Okay, thank you, love.
Okay, babe.
Bye.
Okay, baby, bye.
And now this is where content creator Reuben Mitchell comes into the mix. Now, Ruben is known for his reporting stories on his platform, and that's what he does. Now, he picked up the Larry Lowe and Diamond story, and he covered it like he normally would, but not everyone was feeling it. After recanting his first initial report, entered 2K, a question Ruben's report, and it had a few questions to say about why he was handling the story the way he was. And of course, when 2K steps in, the internet starts to buzz.
I'm reading some. Let's go down to the person who's reporting the news. Let's check the track records, okay? That's how from now on, let's see, is this person a moral person to begin with? Because he is just doing it for money, as I told y'all.
And things really flipped when your girl Kia jumped into the conversation and decided to pull up Ruben's old history. Yeah, but instead of letting it slide, Ruben went digging too, and what he found, Kia's brother's FBI case, which is now listed as an unsolved murder. Now, that set the blogs on fire.
My brother's case is being conducted by the FBI. You once again, you didn't do your research.
Now, here's where it get even messier. 2K actually called Ruben, but Ruben didn't pick up.
Nigga want to sit here and lie on my name like we ain't gonna get it straight. Back so we can clarify some of these rumors. You said I was talking about your daughter that was assaulted from the age of 3 to 7, which was clearly a lie. But if you could show me the receipts on which I did these things, I would give you a formal apology with the same dedication to restore your respect back as a journalist. I please submit those documents so I can get the apologizing for where I was wrong at, and I'll be happy to say that I'm sorry. But if not, I think you need to stop lying on my name.
Said Ruben took to his side of the story on one of 2K's ops platform. Somebody who doesn't even agree with 2K's commentary or mine. But anyway, there's where he explained his beef with 2K and broke down why he reported on Kid's brother's story.
Had my baby's picture up there on the screen. So to
Wow.
get up there and say he didn't say anything about my daughter or neither one of them, they got my baby's picture on the screen.
And that's wrong. Like he make a mockery out of everything.
And I got
Everything is
screenshots
a
of those.
joke.
He showing my baby's picture. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
I don't play that.
And you shouldn't
I don't
play
play that
that.
at all. My baby has been through so much stuff, man. Even though she hasn't been in that cult, man, in what 3.5 years, she still suffered trauma. You
It
know what
felt so
I'm saying?
good to just block 2K. I just blocked
Yeah,
him.
he talking about he
He
did
made
what
my
now?
babies taken.
Yeah,
He
who was he
blocked.
talking to? He talking he did what now? Because if he lying about that
Uh,
miracle thing, I can
no, he
pull that
ain't coming
up.
over here to
He
talk. He
he
ain't coming
did
over here
post
to
that little
talk.
girl on his page. Talking
And
about he
then I'm
did
gonna say
what
this
now?
too,
Boy, fuck
Ruben. It
you.
was smart. Oh, I'm sorry, Nate.
Oh no, you good. Go ahead, boo.
I was just saying I'm proud that to know that Ruben was smart enough not to go over there on that man platform because it wasn't gonna be anything positive. And I feel like this:
Exactly.
if 2K, if you genuinely want to have a conversation with this man, you could do it off of live. Why does
Thank
everything need
you.
to be broadcasted? Because I feel like all you're doing is putting on a show.
Yep, that's it. That's it. That's it. Because his people keep talking about why he didn't pick up when 2K called him.
Because it wasn't going to be anything good. It's a platform where
No.
everybody already hate this man and already have a judgment about him. So why would he join that live?
Yeah.
That's
Right,
crazy.
right.
Open it for
You
him.
got to play chess, not
Yeah.
checkers.
Exactly.
Right. And my thing is this, like everybody keeps saying, why we over here talking about him? Okay, well, he sits on his page and talk about people. Why can't he talk about people and drag people? Because he was okay before this whole thing happened with Don Brother. He was fucking with Trail because Trail wanted to do a content creator house. He was dragging that man, calling him. Oh, he don't know his sexual orientation or whatever he was saying. That man. Now he done messing with Trail. So now he messing with Dime and now he messing with Ruben. You know what I'm saying? It's like he don't know when to stop. He just don't know when to stop. Then he
Oh, you
had
wanted
someone
to get
calling
him legal
Jennifer
advice?
phone.
I blocked him. I'm sorry, Toya.
He had
I
somebody
blocked him. I
calling
don't want to
Jennifer.
hear shit
She
he
said
got
he
to
had
say. I don't
someone
like him.
calling my phone all through the night and threatening my life. Like it's just like he just don't know when to stop. And that's the part that gets me. It's okay to highlight stuff and talk about it here and there, but it's like he just go on and on and on. And he always say, oh, I don't call CPS on people. I don't call the police. But you give these people just enough information to do so. You give them enough information to do so. The fuck? And nobody don't hate him. All the people in the comments saying, "Oh, yeah, this the hate 2K train." Nobody, whoever said we hated him, it ain't
Right.
that
I don't
serious.
hate nobody. You know what I'm saying? I respect everybody's hustle. You know what I'm saying? I respect all of that, but don't use other people's pain
That's
and
right.
don't use stuff to try to bring some. You don't know what somebody's going through. There's people out here, man, who have taken their own lives because just like the young man with his child's mother, he got up there and she was dragging him on Facebook Live. And he ended up taking his own life. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know what somebody's capable
And
of.
for
You know?
everybody is expecting Ruben to listen, when somebody has their mind made up, that's no different than when Kid was running around talking about Dime, and then all of a sudden you want to have a sit down. When somebody's mind is made up about you, there's no need to have a conversation. They
That's
have
right.
told you what their position is. I don't need you to disrespect me in a one-on-one conversation. We're not going to come to a common ground because of the fact that you have said so many things already. You let me know how you feel. If Ruben decides that he does not want to have a conversation with him, there's nothing wrong with that. He does not owe 2K anything. And that's where all of y'all get everything wrong at. That man don't owe nobody an explanation. He did not have to tell anybody anything. Consider yourselves lucky when somebody gives you an explanation as to who they were and who they are and where they come from. If you have your 2K is not open-minded. Had he been open-minded, he wouldn't have never said the things and done the things the way that he did. So that right there shows in itself that he is not open-minded enough to have an adult conversation. First of all, he's not intelligent enough to even understand how an adult conversation is supposed to be had. So there's no need for Ruben to go over there when someone has their mind made up. If his mind is made up about Ruben's character, you don't dog somebody out, drag them, and then say, I want to talk to you one on one. After you publicly humiliated me or tried to assassinate my character, what is there to talk about? You had
Period.
your mind made up before, prior to us having a conversation. A conversation with me should have been had before you made your decision about who I am and where I've been. So it's not necessary. Why do everybody think that it's going to be necessary for Ruben to have a conversation? Who is 2K? 2K is not that, he's not a superior person to everybody else. He does not owe that man a conversation. So what? He called him on live. And what does that mean? And I definitely sound like I'm bothered, so that I'm gonna make sure that you don't have to hear it. By plain Jane.
All right, get the fuck on. Get the fuck
Don't
out of
nobody
here.
owe 2K an explanation. He don't owe that man no conversation. If anything, if 2K wanted to have a relationship or a conversation with this man, he would have respectfully reached out to him prior to saying anything about his past, digging it up, or whatever he was doing. Y'all need to stop that. And what is that going to solve? Ruben is still going to hold his position, and we all know 2K still going to hold his. So what's the point of the conversation? Where is it supposed to lead to, other than y'all being able to try to drag the hell out of somebody or get them to say something that you want to hear? What is
She
the
Yeah,
need
said
let
for
me
the
the
address
Ruben
that.
conversation? I'm
isn't right
confused.
either.
Yeah, let me address this real quick
Address
to
that.
that
Yeah.
Shanice Harris. I
Right.
didn't dig up somebody's dead sibling. The case was sent to me, just like a lot of my other cases. If you've ever watched my pages, I'm doing stories on people who have been murdered, people who have been shot, whether it's recent or old. I do a lot of those cases, and people send them to me regardless. It don't matter who it is.
It's a whole program that's running on IDTV called Cold Cases. Why are y'all
Right.
acting like y'all oblivious to what the world is going on? Don't you understand that I got a friend that has a cold case, a very cold case? I talked about it. It is not comforting to not know why somebody is gone. They're just gone, and nobody is responsible for it. You don't know why. You don't know who did it. You don't know anything. It's a whole show where they solving 30 and 40-year-old crimes. They using those ancestry kits sometimes to find relatives from cases that are 30, 40, 50 years old. So y'all need to stop. It is a thing to figure out who done it. It's not a matter of somebody trying to get back at anybody. Is this case solved or unsolved? It's still a
Right.
case. It's not closed. They just did a press conference for it. It's not closed. They should be saying thank you. The family, Kia, everybody should be saying thank you.
Right. For real. For real.
It shouldn't look like a bad thing. The only way I can see y'all saying it is a bad thing because y'all don't really want to find out what really happened.
Shonda's son, Don was wrong for saying he wish. Girl, that is so old. And Don has said several times that she apologized for that. And plus, that's old. I mean, it's worse. She can't take it back. But she apologized for that. But that still does not. She still does not deserve to be dragged every day for that. She already apologized. She took
Okay.
accountability for that
Okay, y'all,
already. Stop
y'all,
saying
y'all
that.
are y'all are
Damn.
upset, right, about the delivery of whatever happened between 2K and Ruben. But before the whole thing even blew up, y'all had already nicknamed this man Mr. Nigga. Like, how disgusting is that? Before he even responded, y'all was already calling this man a nickname of Mr. Nigga, right? Y'all were already being disrespectful. So, therefore, who's to say that he's not allowed to retaliate, strike back, or say anything back to you? Like, what? Where do y'all get off thinking somebody is supposed to just take the stuff that's given to them? He not allowed to say nothing back. He's just supposed to take it. He didn't do nothing to that man at that point. For him to even call him Mr. Nigga and discredit any of his work, he hadn't done anything to him. So at the end of the day, speak on your own self before you speak on how others react. Because if it was y'all, and I just said this earlier on About the Live, if it was y'all would be all over here complaining about 2K. But because it's not your turn yet, you sitting over here renegating for him. When you could be on next on the chopping block, he has no motherfucking sympathy for any of y'all. Okay, none of y'all.
Chinese said that he did it for get back. How did he do it for
How did
get
he
back?
do? And
He's
that's
trying to
another
bring
thing I was
awareness. He's
gonna
trying to
say.
help her.
Yeah,
The
I was just gonna
fuck?
say. Also, y'all more mad than Kia because Kia literally said thank you and shared the story.
Right.
So therefore, that means y'all can carry on about y'all business and stop sitting over here trying to renegade for Kia because Kia already said thank you and that she wanted him to shed light on her brother's story. So it is what it is. Whether you feel like he did it out of spite or whatever, the story hit his desk. He did a video, and that's that. Nobody's mad but
And,
y'all.
and
Mm.
and can
There
we
was
can
no
we please look at
commentary
the
done.
direction? Why wouldn't the story? But see, this is the thing. There are people that sat and listened to Kia and talk all that mess. Why wouldn't somebody send the story? And y'all connected the dots. When Kia started doing what she was doing, it was people that sided with Ruben with the whole situation. And why is it that it's not somebody that was sitting there just appalled by what they was listening to when they were talking about Ruben and speaking of Ruben and sent the case to Ruben and saying, wait a minute, she got a cold case. Her family has a cold case. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have to be in
Right.
spite. He didn't
Right.
even know
Right.
who
That's
Kia
literally what this
was.
man does. Like it's type of
This is
stuff.
Somebody
after they
had
had
to have sent
already.
it to him. He didn't
This
know
is
Kia.
this is after they already supposedly knew his story about the arson situation. So it's okay for them to dig up anything they want to dig up and create narratives, but it wasn't okay for him to do his job. Okay, that don't make sense. Honestly, this a fight we never gonna win, y'all, because they just always gonna follow and eat whatever he gives out. But at the end of the day, y'all don't have to subject nobody else to y'all opinions, and everybody entitled to their opinions. Y'all coming over here cussing everybody out, talking shit, calling people out their names because of your opinion. Your mama must ain't raised you right, because if you in that case, you'll know opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. I'm allowed to have my opinion. I don't have to follow whatever you sheep are following.
Nobody family
Right.
is perfect, and we all have folks that has done something. But that doesn't mean target their family. The hate he has for my sister made him go after my brother as well. Exactly. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all was going for Larry before Larry even got released. When y'all heard
For
he
real.
had gained parole, y'all was tripping and flipping and trying to figure out a
Hmm.
way. Y'all called his
Right.
parole officer. Y'all found out who the parole. Y'all was doing a lot. Y'all was doing a lot before any of that. Before he even stepped foot on freedom on free grounds. Y'all was trying to get him locked right the hell back up. That's the hate for Diamond. That man didn't even get the opportunity to do nothing to none of y'all.
Right.
That was just the hate
Yeah.
for Diamond.
And I'm gonna say this, y'all. I be seeing some of y'all in the comments saying y'all got stories. Y'all can email Ruben. If anybody ever took the time to actually go on Ruben page and see what he do, like, it has anybody sat back and actually like went through his videos, see that you could email him in his bio and everything. What, like, nobody took the time to actually know who this man was.
You might mess around
But
and fuck
no,
up and make a mistake and learn something.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? If they actually took the time to know who he is or to understand what he even about. And then honestly, I seen some people had griefs about some of the stories he's posted. If you feel like it was wrong, inbox him. Inbox him, email him. It's a way to do things. People, y'all jump off the deep end and just be ignorant off top. And that's what ends up happening through these
Hmm.
situations of arguing back and forth and stuff. It's because y'all don't take the time to actually talk to people. Just like 2K
Right,
could have talked to
Jennifer.
Ruben in his inbox or called Ruben on his phone. Hey, Ruben, I ain't say nothing about your kid or
And
whatever
y'all
you feel
kill me.
like
Y'all
he.
talk about all these people don't have no. Y'all feel like kill me. Y'all say all these people don't have content. And find somebody who was actually trying to put pillar in the community, trying to help families get peace. Sometimes it's just the peace of mind that you want. You just want to be freed from this thing that you waking up with, worrying about a burden with.
Right.
And you got somebody that's trying to do that. And
Mm-hmm.
y'all trying to stop it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what is wrong with y'all?
Right. Yeah, I've been following Ruben for a long time too. Him and Drake. I've been following them for a long time, and that's why it upset me when I seen him being attacked because I'm like, this man ain't never had drama surrounding him or nothing. Like, y'all are ignorant as hell to even start this shit up because I know the history with 2K as well. So I'm just like, this is disgusting. He's spreading like a virus. And when one
Yeah.
person start feeding a bad apple to you, then the next apple bad, then the next apple bad, it's like it's literally a virus and it's taking over. Because when you think about it, all the drama that's been going on for the past couple of months, y'all, where did it all stem from? Come on now. It all stemmed from that one area. And it's just spreading and
It's
spreading and spreading.
undeniable.
It's spilling out everywhere. He called him on live. I wouldn't answer a phone call from somebody on live either if I know they're already bashing me. But in that case, he also said he left his phone, which is an office phone, to go
And
handle
he
family
tried to, and he
emergency.
made light of that situation when apparently the man has things going on in his family, and they laughed about it. Oh, ha ha! Who's sick now? Who
She
Bree
has
didn't
talking
to
say
trust
about
anybody that's doing
she
that?
didn't say her family was a victim. She said every family has their flaws. That's what
all
she
right.
said.
And she said he did call him though. He sent him a
It's
voicemail.
like
But why
they've
he had to
not
call him on Facebook? Why does
it's like
everything
they're
have to
not
be done
it's
on
like they're
Facebook?
not hearing anything that's being said. They just only
Right.
see what they already feel. So that's why I say this is a battle that will not be won at all, because they just already have it in their head what they want to
That's
believe.
true.
Who y'all like, I like who I like, and nothing y'all say is going to sway me or persuade to make me feel like this man is anything but what he is. Okay, so y'all can have that. I'm gonna get off of here because I know we done been on here a little minute. But I'm gonna get out the box and I'm gonna be back in the comments. And like I said before, if y'all have a problem with what he do, y'all can say something to me because I'll take that. Period.
I appreciate that and everything, and another reason I started my channel that's growing organically is because black people are not getting the coverage that they need. You know what I'm saying? When we are not getting the coverage that we need as far as things that are happening, for instance, the case that happened down in Rankin, Mississippi, Michael's sister reached out to me about him being attacked and everything, him and his friend being attacked and everything by the cops, by or putting up inside of
Uh huh. Mm-hmm.
in their face. Uh,
His phone going out.
Uh, say something again, say something. Can we? We can't hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear him anymore.
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. But yeah, I mean that's the only reason I started my channel. We started doing what I do. Because us as black people, we don't have the representation out here. That's why I started, the Black News Network media, being in media and everything, and to get our stories out there because nobody's covering our stories. It always gets covered up.
Mm. That's very true. I agree.
Now, y'all know how this goes. Once you mix content creators' personal histories and unsolved cases, it's no longer content, it's personal. Well, as always, this is Let's Talk Blog, where we keep it real, raw, and the receipts on deck. Stay tuned for the recap is loaded, and you already know, you guys. We'll be back with more tea. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and remember, this commentary is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. Everything is not reported and opinion-based available information. Viewer discretion was advised. Let's talk.